The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Call in with your questions and comments. Miss Feelgood got a movement she got going on. I'm gonna let her tell y'all a little bit about that. It's called the No Hate movement. So, Miss Feelgood, let us know a little bit about that.
Please don't hate.
No, please, no hate.
No hating.
And so what it is we got a national campaign going on, nohatecampaign.com. You can go visit it anytime you want. And I want to support that. I want to let my voice be heard in all of my clients. I do tattoos and piercings, and what I'm doing is a free no hate tattoo with a piercing service.
All right, so where can they check you out at? Where can they check you out at, the people that's watching in?
I do have a website, www.feelgood. That's FEELGUUD.
And I feel good right now.
I'm sure everybody feels good right now.
Yeah.
But yes,
My Instagram is the same. My Instagram is @feelgood_who. And what I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing that through March. Free no hate tattoo. Free. With the purchase of a piercing.
Everybody
and
love
see
free
what
shit.
it is
everybody love free shit.
Everybody love free shit.
Hey.
And that's how I want everybody to speak on this. I want everybody to be a part of the movement. And what it is basically we spread in love and equality. Love and equality.
You can't find that.
It doesn't
right
matter
now.
if I'm gay. It doesn't matter if I'm straight. It doesn't matter if I'm black, white, Puerto Rican, or purple, or whatever it is.
Alien.
No hate.
Just no
Aliens, Martians. It don't even matter.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to support that, and I want to be heard.
Right.
I want the people of Atlanta, especially my gay community, to come through, and let's be heard. Let's support it, and look for a tattoo party coming up in March.
Right.
Yes. And we're gonna even do some work with the Diamond Works and the No Hate campaign right here at GME. Sports Lounge Bar and Grill. You can come check your favorite bartender out. That's me. But I ain't gonna get too much into that.
She gonna get you drunk though. She gonna get you drunk.
I'm gonna get you right. That's all you need to know.
Go home like what?
But I want to mainly stress the issue. Y'all download the Instinct Radio app. Tell all your friends to download that app because these shows they're just gonna keep getting better and better. You know,
It's gonna keep going. People
whatever
gonna
the
keep
fuck
adding.
you don't know, I'm pretty sure we want to know too. So we're gonna get whoever the fuck we need to get in here to figure the shit out.
Mm-hmm.
So back to Tree and her touch me not situation.
Before we got cut off with the technical difficulty, I was asking you at that moment when you were in the car and you didn't per se know, but the dude attacked you. Right. So in that moment when you were in that space in that time, like when you knew, okay, something finna go left, how did you feel?
The way I felt, it was like, you know, because when we first met, I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't like dudes, but you pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? So it was on some shit like, when he came over on the seat, I'm going through my head like, what the fuck is he finna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's when, you know what I'm saying, I'm fighting with him like, hold on, like, what are you doing? He like, nah, you gonna give me this, da-da-da. I'm like, but hold on, like, we ain't even supposed to be doing this right here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you think I'm just finna let you just attack me like that and I'm not gonna do nothing? Like, who do you think I am?
Exactly.
So, I mean, through my mind, and then when it happened and I couldn't do nothing, like, he had me pinned down and everything, in my mind, I'm like, you know, I'm mad at myself because I know this is not even who I am, so I'm not even supposed to be right here.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And if I would have just went to my mom like, I don't like boys. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you may not like it, but this is who I am. I don't like boys, so I'm not finna date no boy. I'm not finna do all that. If I would have just stood up for myself and went to my mom like, this is who I am, I wouldn't have been in that situation.
So, yeah, I just want to relate. I just want to say this: the girl has arrived with the liquor, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
She is here with the
got a
liquor.
homegirl right here.
Big ass bottle she bringing in. But that's we gonna say that for another day. Y'all making me look like an alcoholic.
Hey, we are.
You know, I mean,
But
hey,
I mean, back to the real.
I'm
I'm sorry. My bad, baby.
I don't drink that shit. No.
Back to what you know. What I'm saying, back to what she was just saying. So you had no indication from dude that he would ever go to that level with you.
I
Like
had
you,
no
indication
because,
whatsoever.
I mean, before it led up to that point, we done been out a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't went out. He didn't spend time at my house. He didn't chill with me. You know, we just lay like some laid back chill shit. Like he come over, watch movies, do whatever. So then when I did go out that night, hey, I'm thinking we finna go and I'm young.
And chill.
I'm young at that time, you feel me? But hey, everybody didn't smoke weed, so it's like that's what we was doing at that time, you know. So I'm thinking that's what we finna go do. Can't smoke in my mama's house. So I'm thinking we finna just go to the car, chill and smoke. And after we smoke, he lay back in the seat and so what's up?
So at that point, did you feel like he intentionally got you to that level to where you was a little, you know what I'm saying, intoxicated, where he felt like you wouldn't be able to fight back?
I feel
you know what I'm saying?
like I wouldn't be able to do anything. But see, I did take him up, you know what I'm saying? I went toe-to-toe with him for a minute, but after a while, it's like, I mean, you can only take so much. My body can only take so much pressure, you know what I'm saying? So at that point, it was just like, I mean, what else can I do? You know what I'm saying?
And my question, what I want to know is, will you ever deal with a stud? Will you ever mess with a stud? You would never be stud for stud.
Never be stud for stud because I don't have nothing against. Hey, we all lesbians. Everybody has their own preference. You know what I'm saying? But
that's just not yours.
It's just not for me because I feel. I mean, I'm portray myself as I'm a nigga. Mm-hmm. So
do you think
I want the feminine? I would be dating a nigga. I might as well date a nigga if I want somebody who dresses like you and all that. I would.
But not to cut into this. I mean, to cut into this topic. But you have some studs that are feminine, so you couldn't see yourself dating a feminine stud at all.
No, because even like they have the fem and stems and all that. It's just on the same fact. There will be a aggressor.
Yeah.
I'm more the aggressor, you know what I'm saying?
But you're dating an aggressive femme.
But see, she's still in she's still in feminine ways. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who looks like a female.
Okay, so you want the outer.
Right. So here's what I want to know. Because you keep throwing out this I play my role, and I think I don't want to knock you from there because I think you are doing a very damn good job at playing your role. I feel like you guys' relationship, I don't. Let's just say this, right?
Okay, say it.
Let me make this clear. No, because I'm not gonna hold my tongue about a bitch ass thing.
Nothing.
Right. But let's just make this clear. This is just my opinion, okay? And it's not even my opinion because I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like this is. Let's just stress this. This is the reason why I do this show because I don't know.
Right.
All right. So it sounds to me like this relationship is based on lies. Like she's pretending to be somebody she's not for you. And you're pretending to be somebody you're not for yourself so that you can feel happy for yourself. You get what I'm saying? It sounds to me like, okay, during commercial break, during these technical difficulties, let's just say that Tree and her girlfriend is the fucking bomb. They're the bomb. Okay? Let's just say, okay, what I've got from you is I'm Tree. I'm not comfortable with being touched. I don't want to, I when I'm doing this, I portray myself as this. Knowing damn well in my mind, I'm not this. Right. You get what I'm saying? Right. And in her mind, you just told me that you don't want an aggressor. You don't want the aggressor. But she just told me she was an aggressive femme. Mm-hmm. Whether she dresses in heels or whether she wears skirts or whatever the fuck she's wearing, she's still an aggressor.
She's still an aggressor, but like she said before, I didn't check her a couple times, you know, because it's still a fresh relationship.
Right.
So of course she gonna still try to be an aggressor because you know what I'm saying, it's a fresh relationship. But as time goes by and she like, okay, my nigga really don't like that, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna calm down about it. Right. But with it still being fresh, I mean that's how I feel like, you know, when it comes, like I said, I didn't let her give me head a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But it's on the simple fact of it's not really me.
It's like
but since it's fresh,
dick, you know?
I'm gonna let her do what she want because it's fresh. But as time goes by, I really don't like that. So some things really gonna have to change because I'm doing this on your behalf.
All right, so we
got a question for my sister.
We got a question.
I just got a quick question because, you know, this is all brand new to me and y'all are teaching me so much today.
Right.
However,
baby.
I heard her say this is a fresh relationship and if she's in a naturally
Okay.
an aggressive femme, and you don't like an aggressor, how do you guys see this working out in the long run? Is there even a real future for something where she has to pretend to be somebody she's not, and you're pretending to be something that
You're not.
You're not.
Right. That's
Yeah,
why I
go
said. Okay.
Cause see what it is just like I said, and I'm
Speaking
saying
to
it
the mic a little
again.
bit more for me,
What
Mr.
it is you
Thank
gotta play your role as a film. I done had plenty of relationships. I done been with films. I've been with studs. I've been with, you know what I'm saying, all these girls. And another word for you is politics. You see how you said, oh, well, I feel like it's a lie?
No, I didn't say. I said I want to know. Are you guys living a lie? I don't
Right.
feel like anything. I
No,
don't know.
what it
Yeah.
is politics.
Okay.
Me knowing what I know and being in so many relationships and knowing I know what cards to play. I know how to sit and wait. I know how to be patient. I know how to respect my significant other until she ready. Cause one day she will be
You gonna
ready.
feel like she ready?
You see what I'm saying? Cause you see, what I know is with a lot of stuff, just like she said, it's either they either just more comfortable this way or something happened to them. And you don't never, as the significant other, you don't never want to disrespect them and make them uncomfortable, cause that causes a breakup.
Problems.
See what I'm saying? So as a femme, I have to understand, know who she is, know what she's been through, so I can just keep calm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just want to thank you guys for
Claps.
coming and sharing your story and being with us on Two Girls Different Worlds. 'Cause, this shit gonna be big. We gonna be rich.
Right. I mean, I appreciate the
Say
fact.
that.
I appreciate the fact that you was bold enough to even
come
step
and tell
into
your
the,
story.
you know what I'm saying, to
I mean,
even
hey,
stepping
I'm-
step into
I'm
this
ready.
room
I'm-
and let us
hey,
know.
That's all a part of getting my name out there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, y'all gave me the opportunity to come on here and talk about my lifestyle and talk about
You.
my movement, me.
Yeah,
You
you.
know what I'm saying, and what I'm trying to do. So I mean, I appreciate y'all, and I
But
thank
I
y'all
do
for
have
having
a-
me on here and everything.
So
Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna like I said, we're gonna thank y'all. We're gonna get together. We're gonna try to get something where you
Network,
can get your
link
name
up.
out there. Being here at the club, y'all come and check out Jack Trey events. This nigga is always doing some shit. I get on stage, I fucking dance like Michael Jackson sometimes.
Turn up.
You never know, But I want y'all to come and check it out. Like I said, I'm gonna do an event with Diamond Works Entertainment and No Hate campaign. Y'all stay and drink with us, please. You know what I'm saying? Have a
Yeah.
good time with us. There's some
Stay tuned to the
sandwiches
show.
out there. It's too bad for you
There's
motherfuckers.
alcohol,
Too
food.
bad for you motherfuckers who didn't come.
Right.
And our next subject is gonna be the stud for stud. We got Miss Angie, the controversial king.
Yes, I'm
The
waiting. I've been waiting on
controversial
that.
king.
I've been
I
waiting
wanna
on
hear
that.
it too.
And we
I've
got
been
Miss
waiting on that.
Peaches. We got Peaches and Peaches' friend here. They gonna come and tell us about they stud for stud thing. Cause I got to know what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on with these
that's what we
folks.
waiting on, too.
Peaches trying to figure out if she need to. Peaches
Right.
trying to figure out if she need to
she
go
should be
from
herself
100 to
or not.
50. And
Right,
I told
right.
Peaches, the bitch better keep it on 100,
Yeah,
or we
might
gonna
go
kick her ass
150,
off the
you
show.
know?
Cause we all weigh 100.
Right.
So y'all can stay tuned with us and keep on listening. Thank y'all.
Yeah, I do want to say also as well, if you're tuning in right now, please call in. We're looking for some callers to call in. Give your feedback. Tell us how you feeling. And yeah. So call in and anybody, like I said, if it's hate, we love it. So
Right.
call in, hate. Do what you want.
Do what you want.
Because at the end of the day, we still gonna be doing this. This is our dream. We started this together, and we're gonna keep doing it together, no matter what you say.
Right.
So
Hey.
two
Nobody
girls,
finna
different
stop
worlds.
the
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
Let's
Turn
do
up.
it. Turn up.
Turn up your radio. It's time to crank this mother up. You know how they do it, player. Yeah.
Doing it big right now.
On Instant Radio.
I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I got it for the Lolo. Turn up. I'm in love with the coco. Hit my plug, that's my cholo. Cause he got it for the Lolo. thinking that I'm solo. 50 deep, they like, oh no. Heard the fans taking photos. I know nothing but the popo. Baking soda, I got baking soda. Baking soda, I got baking soda. Whip it through the glass, nigga. I'm blowing money fast, nigga. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I got it for the Lolo. Turn up. I'm in love with the coco. 36, that's a kilo. Need a brick, miss my free throw. I'm in love just like Neo. Bustin' shots, now he Neo. Free my homies, fuck the CEO. Fuck the judge, fuck my PO. All this talk like I'm Nino. Water whip like I'm Nemo. Baking soda, I got baking soda. Baking soda, I got baking soda. Whip it through the glass, nigga. I'm blowing money fast, nigga. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I'm in love with the coco. I got it for the Lolo. Turn up. I'm in love with the coco.
Turn up your radio. It's about to crank this mother. You know how we do it, player. Yeah.
Doing it big right now
On Instinct Radio.
My nigga Chuck. Oh my God, I'm fucking focused. Charge.
Jello beats.
Young Chachi be that hot nigga. Even my sister with the shit, I seen her sock nigga. D cold fiends suck it up like popsicles. Young gunners pull up bustin' off of bicycles. To the scene, turn your block into a ghost town. They all gone, all you talking to is ghosts now. No losses, nigga, all we know is victories. Need a pound, I had him meet me right on Century. He said how much you got, I told him Barry Bonds. Loud and it's booming, shit is cherry bomb. Do my stuff, take a flight, I'm on American. First class, 3 ounces in the carry-on. Bitch, I been a nigga since the 5th grade. When I ran up on Big Jason with the switchblade. He scared to death, bro, you can smell his shit stains. Not cause I'm hard, I had to prove his ass was bitch made. I'm hungry, I wonder what your bitch made. Keyword, we ain't bothered by the shift change. Diamond Land Republic, all in NY thuggin'. Mike Ice, GZ, and Young and Max swoop up in something forward. Hop up in them Rarries, then we smash out. Just see your bitch behind, she got her passed out. 5-finger discount before I take a hand out. Park the Rarries, we about to pull them lambs out. Free Miller though, Young Quack and my nigga Hooter. Release they coming soon, I pray you see it sooner. Young Nick rolling up J's, my nigga Lucky Sleep. My new bitch push a Jeep, I fuck her twice a week. No, we don't do for lease, my meals is takeout. Stash rules, put more in than what you take out. We out here clocking Ferragamos with the lace out. Bitches watching like the police on a stakeout. Yo nigga use a mark like Sanchez. Cali King, I ain't talking about no mattress. And your bitch a hoe, I treat her like a sneaker show. Had her on the kick coming like a week ago.
And Chewy on some hot nigga. Like I told Tish, I see when I shot niggas. Like you seen him twirl, then he drop, nigga. And we keep the mind millies on my block, nigga. And Monte keep it on him, he done drop niggas. And he be wildin', he some hot nigga. Tones known to get busy with them Glocks, nigga. Try to run down and you could catch a shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. And shorty give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling cracks since like the 5th grade. Really never made no difference with the shit made. Jaja told me flip them packs and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same thing. Shorty like the way that I ball out. I be getting money till I fall out. You talking cash, dog, I goes all out. Shorty love the way that I floss out. Free greasy them, let all of my dogs out. Mama said no pussy cats inside my dog house. That's what got my daddy locked up in the dog pound. Free fan on them, let all of my dogs out. We gon' pull up in that like we cops on them. With them 16s, we gon' put some shots on them. I send a little dot, I send a drop on them. She gon' call me up and I'ma stick the hots on them. Grammy Savage, that's who we are. Grammy shooters dressed in G-Star. GS9, I go so hard. With GS for my gun squad. And bitch, if it's a problem, we gon' gun brawl. Shots popping out the AR. I'm with Trigger, I'm with Rasha, I'm with A-Raw. Broad daylight and we gon' let them things blow. Tell them niggas free me, yo. Subway, free Breezy, yo. And tell my niggas murder team, yo. Bitch, caught about a week ago. Fuck with us and then we tweaking, ho. Run up on that nigga, get the squeezing, ho. Everybody catching bullet holes. Niggas got me on my bully, yo. I'ma run out, put that gun on him. I'ma run out, go dumb on him. Niggas got me on that young shit. Got me on that go dumb shit. Got me on that go dumb shit, man. Trap mode in this motherfucker. Hotter than a bitch. Hey, yo, pull up. I need some more drinks.
We hitting the club and none of y'all niggas is fucking invited. The ladies is there, they bodies is crazy and ooh, they excited. They calling and texting and talking about how they just want it in private. I'm trying to stay focused while she give me head while a nigga is driving.
She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Hey, let's go.
Show me you want it.
I got respect, girl.
From state to state, I'm kangaroo. How about the plane?
Yeah.
I hop in the coupe. 80s and 20s and 10s, green, the hundreds and blue.
Cash.
20 and 1, 10 for me and 10 for you.
Hey.
I'm so excited. These bitches excited. I'm throwing the money. Just throwing the right.
We hitting the club and none of y'all niggas is fucking invited. The ladies is there, they bodies is crazy and ooh, they excited. They calling and texting and talking about how they just want it in private. I'm trying to stay focused while she give me head while a nigga is driving.
She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Real niggas surround me, if you ain't come with us, then you not invited. For hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, she know they get nasty like Pinky and Roxy. Benjamin Franklin all over her body, might just been enough to buy her a new Mozzie. Geeked up on moonwalks and Molly, why don't you try me? Young niggas catching the body. My new bros go rolling that bitch like an Audi. Shouting my woody, I'm blowing on Cali. Don't pass me no belly, I'm draped in Armani. I'm rich as a bitch, so you know she gon' fuck me. Catch a bitch in the club of 2 different drugs. She fuck with the hood, she throwing the blood. In love with a thug, I came from the mud, I keep it 100. You know what's up,
We hitting the club and none of y'all niggas is fucking invited. The ladies is there, they bodies is crazy and ooh, they excited. They calling and texting and talking about how they just want it in private. I'm trying to stay focused while she give me head while a nigga is driving.
She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She gon' get nasty for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
kick feet up, turn the heat up, roll the cush up, blow. Got an open line for a couple of dimes, she's so fine, I know. Better call the club up, spread the word, need my own section, let go. Better call the club, better spread the word to the major D, let go. About to jump in the coupe, top gon' fly, swing through traffic, bop us bop, hit the prevay, hit the rain, compound scenario. It's bird season, my kitchen hot, my pot's ready, I'm cooking. She got mean head, long head, NBA, dunking.
Boxed up, out there with the fat wheel on the back. I got them boxed up. Louis on my feet, I'm sitting flat. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. Boxed up, out there with the fat wheel on the back. I got them boxed up. Louis on my feet, I'm sitting flat. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back.
25 bottles on my table, that be pocket change. And now in the midst, the girl, she need a oil change. 600 being stored on a brand new frame. And now I'm fucking stone boogers in the bezel, man. Cashmere sweater, and make a pussy wetter. And she a great thing, face game, bad brain. Brand new Audi, brand new Louis. And we drinking Louis, let's go and why me do it.
Boxed up, out there with the fat wheel on the back. I got them boxed up. Louis on my feet, I'm sitting flat. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. Boxed up, out there with the fat wheel on the back. I got them boxed up. Louis on my feet, I'm sitting flat. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back.
They call me Tom Cruise. I do my own stunts. Say you do it for the city, bitch, it's East Point. London, Paris, Tokyo, and everywhere the Delta go. Exotic when I pull up and exotic when I leave the show. Yep, MIA, LAX, and back to the A. That bottle service coming, we don't have to say. We send the car, let it talk for us. We pick a name and watch it walk for us.
Boxed up, out there with the fat wheel on the back. I got them boxed up. Louis on my feet, I'm sitting flat. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. Boxed up, out there with the fat wheel on the back. I got them boxed up. Louis on my feet, I'm sitting flat. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back. I send the car to the bar. Got them bottles coming back.
What's up? I'm flirting on the plug top, putting my workers on them. Big peaches, what's twerking, homie? Nigga Rich Rock, who still lurking, homie? Kid Lay, he got it. Big Twan, he got it. Plus Bobby got it. Ain't no way I'm stopping. I am the best. Who's up for next? I'll eat your chest. I'll eat your flesh. Rock cruise the streets. You dudes are meat. You dudes are feast. I am a chief. Big moves are chief. And they real like little nigga talking about me when I catch them in the street like Billy and Sophie, I'm gone. In the street, niggas say what's the word on them? Nothing much, know that I'm worth it, homie. We in the blue Bentleys with the birds on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. We in the blue Bentleys with the birds on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them.
Thank you, but I'm the king of the A. Failed school, students gave me an A. I call my plug and say, hey Jose, I need 50 and I need him today. Speaking of the fifth, just on fifth. Yeah, I work 10 more million. Man back with the shots he flip flat. Turn back, I'ma bust your whole yeah. And I'm from born home. I'm a P and we gon' move on. Shout low, I rip for the real niggas. Young thug and new Cleveland Ave niggas.
In the street, niggas say what's the word on them? Nothing much, know that I'm worth it, homie. We in the blue Bentleys with the birds on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. We in the blue Bentleys with the birds on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. The car
cigars too big. Weed's too thick and your cigar's too thin. My bitches the shit and yeah, them bras do friends. And you smoking .5s, my cigar's 210s. Fuck they talking about we getting money big. Risk of life, we still stand big. Nigga plan on flip him. Hit him in the zip, he flipping. Hit him in the leg, he tripping. I'm tripping. Did I kill him? You might. Shit. And I'm a big stunner. Okay. Thug, you my big brother. Shouts out to Lil Slugger. He'll split a win for you.
In the street, niggas say what's the word on them. Nothing much, no they don't worry, homie. We in the new Bentleys with the birds on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. Hop in the car and put the curves on them. We in the new Bentleys with the birds.
That's the video, I take clothes about 3 times a day. Jackie Robinson, I might just buy my life away. You know I'm feeling like a star, it's a Javante day. She got that Halle Berry face and that Ashanti waist. They like this or why they hate, they feel some type of way. When you gon' be some flies, I might just need to spray. They wanna kill me in my sleep just like I'm Michael K. If they ain't learned that now, you better believe they learn today. It's funny, Kevin Hart, I don't pay him no mind. What you say, need to translate. I don't tell niggas how to assassinate my character. You should get fined for that. You in your feelings, well, ain't nobody got time for that.
Some type of way, make you feel some type of way. Hershey on the phone, me know you feel some type of way. Mr. CEO, it's what my title say. Me and my homies DJ, he feel some type of way.
Okay, some type of way you made the billboard, mama. I know you feel some type of way about my come up. I told her in a nice way, I ain't want her number. My Dre said some type of way to hit her the summer. Pistol still bustin', I don't care about nothing. Won't remember none of this when I wake up. On my and I done had a couple of my eyelid about the clothes, I'm trying to stay up. I'm still rapping my clip, baby. Rich on me forever.
It's crazy important. In the mix. The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Don't go nowhere.
For sure.
Yeah, we back. Two girls, different worlds.
Welcome back.
So, y'all know we had to go on break, get the show together. We got another topic to talk about. We got
Stud for Stud
in the building.
Stud for Stud. We got Miss Angie. I've been talking about Angie all day. She the controversial king. Miss Angie got her pink New Orleans Saints hat on, honey. She is doing that.
Thank you, Oprah.
You welcome. Everybody, you get a card. We're going to give them a little opportunity to explain who they are. So whoever wants to go first, y'all can tag team about it, whatever. Who wants to go first?
That was gay. Go ahead.
We're going to do it like this. We're going to do it old school.
No, what's great? Let me say this. Peaches and Angie know each other.
Yeah.
So this shit is about to be great because if one of these bitches is lying, the other bitch is going to tell, bitch, you lying. You know, you lying. And so this is about to be great.
Right, no, wait. We're going to do it old school. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it old school. Pick a number from 1 to 10.
I was going to say ladies first. Go ahead,
No, pick a number.
Oh, shit.
Who's the lady?
Mind you, Peaches got drawers with bottle caps. And she just called Peaches a lady.
We can joke like that because we stuff for
right.
stuff. So go ahead.
Peaches got dressed with bottle caps, and she just called her a lady. Peaches said, "Ooh, Peaches,
right, we're gonna
get
do old
her."
school. Pick a number from 1 to 10.
5. Bitch, what's the number? You ain't even tell me. The bitch ain't even tell me the number.
It's secret.
2.
2? Okay, you gotta go first.
All right. So my name is Peaches.
Right.
Had a name since I was a kid. I'm just a student at Clark. I'm a pre-med student. So
bitch gonna be taking care of the bitches.
Okay.
You single?
Of course.
Okay. We got
because you came with somebody. We were trying to see if that was your girlfriend or whatever, you know. But she was like, "No, not me."
All right, she's single, y'all. She's single. Y'all watching this? Call in.
Watching Peaches looking. She need a boo thing. She's up for stud. Okay, so
all right,
go ahead, Peaches.
That's really it, though. You know, I mean, I'm just in school, pre-med. I'm trying to be a surgeon, so that's it. You know, my life turn up and work.
Why you don't want to check the old coochie for his
that smell.
It's just about that smell.
Hey, you ain't supposed to smell shit.
Right. But you don't know when you
hey, man,
deal
you
with
don't
the
know.
coochie, you can smell
these
anything.
Be fine as hell, be dirty as fuck.
Right. All right, Miss Angie.
Wait, I'm Angie. I'm from New York. I moved here 6 years ago to Georgia, and I like to organize. I'm the Facebook queen. I have a few groups. You might have heard of ALC, Black Lesbian Kings and Queens, a few others. And I'm trying to organize right now. I'm going to make a new group, and it's going to be called Gay Sisters and Brothers for Black Empowerment. I think that, it was a good one. So.
That word empowerment alone just did something to me.
Did
I'm
something to us.
going to add it just because you said empowerment.
I'm going to add you personally, okay? So, ready to talk.
Well, ALC, I'm only in ALC. And Angie is like, this what Angie will do to you. She'll have your brain like, what the fuck, So, I recently just seen a post where Angie made on ALC about the show Empire. And a lot of us don't think as deep as we should think or as we want to think, or, a lot of times we see stuff and we don't always portray it to be what it is. So I'm going to let Angie get into how deep she looked at the show Empire, because it was crazy because me and KD when we got together about this show, we were saying, should we talk about the show Empire because all the bitches watching Empire now,
Hey.
that's the new shit and this, that, and the third. So I want to get into, because Angie got I seen a lot of comments where people were unappreciative about what Angie had to say about the show. So I want to get into that. Angie, how did you feel, and what message did you receive from the show Empire?
Well, you just have to know your history. As far as Black empowerment is concerned, we have to know our history. We have to know that we don't own any of the media stations. 90% of the media stations are owned by 6 companies, okay? So when we receive anything on TV, as far as an all-Black cast, such as it is, we're always looking to it to see ourselves, to see what is this about. You have Taraji P. and Terrence Howard.
Great actors and actresses.
Assume that this is the best of the cream of the crop. So they're gonna do something for us. They've made enough money to not sell out, but that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, in the first episode, every derogatory stereotype about the Black community is just right there, and we are condoning it and we're promoting it, this show. So,
but as far as the gay community, you had something to say about that too, and what was that? Because I don't want to be, I'm not the word for word type of person.
Well,
I know
as
you
far
were
as the
saying
gay
something
community
about
is
that.
concerned, I just feel like a lot of people are happy because they see that, okay, well, we have a gay rapper or a gay singer on the TV, and we should come by and embrace that because this is a good thing.
Right.
But it's presented in such a derogatory way. He's seen as a Black man seen as throwing his gay child in the trash
can.
Calling him a bitch, calling him a faggot. The word queen has been used
A lot of times.
and even the mother, calling his boyfriend Dora. Because he's Mexican.
He's Mexican.
All of these things is just very derogatory, and what there are a lot of impressionable young people watching, and they're going to think that this type of thing is acceptable
okay.
because, hey, that's how Black people treat each other, and it's not
okay.
cool.
You know what I'm saying? They're doing it, so we gonna do it.
Right.
But when it pertains to the show, I think my aspect of it was, what I didn't like was the 4th episode. I don't know if y'all saw that.
It's been 3.
Huh?
It's only been 3 episodes.
It's been 3?
Yeah.
You sure it ain't been the 4th one that came out? Well, the episode that came out last Wednesday.
Was last
episodes.
Yeah, so I seen the 4th one. I don't know if y'all seen that one.
I haven't. I missed it. I was at
You
work.
haven't seen
I'm
that
sorry,
one? Okay,
I'm at
well,
work
what I
and
got from the
slave.
4th episode was they did a show. Like, his son, the one that raps, he was doing a show, and it was called the Teen, like, they was doing it for the Teen
Yeah,
Choice
this was
Awards.
the 4th episode.
Yeah, the Teen Choice Awards. So, what I didn't like about it, these are supposed to be teens, and y'all got this song on here talking about, I pop my body, or I pop my booty like this, and then you got this dude rapping about, I'm finna get up in it, and these are teens. So that shit don't even got shit to do with the gay race. Like, it's targeting everybody, because Black people not the only people that watch that show. They just use Black folks as a platform to showcase that show to reach the masses.
No, what they're doing is they're targeting. It's an attack on
It's
Black.
everybody.
It's an attack on Black
Black
people.
people.
Because at the end of the day, yes, a lot of white people support hip hop more than Black people do. But when you use an image to represent something negative, then that culture is now taking the brunt of, okay, well, Black people are the ones twerking. Black people are the ones dropping it like it's hot. They're the ones allowing somebody to call their mother a bitch. They're the ones calling their mother a bitch.
Or the
They're the
girl.
ones sleeping with people they don't even know.
they don't know.
Doing drugs in front of everybody. Like, just willy nilly and everything
Right.
else, you know.
But this wasn't the whole point of this to talk about this was for you guys to get to know who the fuck Angie was because the bitch is deep, So that was
shade.
no shade, honey, no shade.
Ain't nobody
no.
bitch, but I know how you get down.
I mean,
so
I get
go ahead.
down, just a little bit, Angie. Don't throw none, don't won't be none, honey. Don't throw none, won't be none.
Okay, fish.
But you hear call me no
I
fish
heard
stuff.
it.
Look, honey, it's 1 fib, 3 studs in the room. I'll kick y'all last.
Hey,
I'll kick y'all last.
This one right here will too. Why
But
you playing?
all right, so it's no secret. You guys are stud for stud. Whoever
it might
wants.
be a secret. Well, I wanted to say this before
It ain't no damn
to segue
It's
into
open.
not everybody knows you. You know what I mean? So
Right.
at the end of the day, to segue into the last thing, a lot of touch me nots do turn to stud for studs, and it would be a secret because I used to have a stud for stud group, and it was a secret group because a lot of the studs didn't want the femmes to know they was in there. And I wouldn't let any femmes in because then they could be themselves. But I do feel like what the last question you asked was very valid to the touch me nots. Like if you're doing something, playing a part, and she's playing a
The
part.
living a lie thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, the thing about it is, okay, like I said before when I came on, the touch me not is pretending to be a man. In their mind, they're a man. They know they can't be a man, so then it creates a complex.
Right.
And then the femme, if they are playing their role, pretending they don't want to reciprocate with their partner, pretending that, oh, you know what, I don't like it, but you know what, give me 9 months, I get you. And it's just like, well, if you don't like the fact that she's a touch me nut and you're secretly plotting to get them into them drawers, you know what I'm saying? Then actually
This is
the
deep.
stuff, the touch me nut is actually a problem.
Right.
So she's pretending to be a man and you're pretending to be a pillow
a
princess.
pillow
And at the
princess,
end of
right.
the day, if you cannot be yourself sexually with your partner, that's the most intimate relationship you're supposed to have.
With
If
your
in that
partner.
relationship you can't be yourself, you're going to turn to something else. And that is, stud for stud, pretty
Right.
much.
So you
Sometimes.
feel
Not
that
every time,
not
but
every time,
sometimes.
but you feel that most or some because
Yes.
I don't want to mix up your words, but most or some touch me nots can turn into stud for stud.
Yes.
So let's get into exactly what stud for
Do you
stud
agree,
is.
Peaches?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Yes,
agree.
Peaches agrees. Yes,
All right.
Peaches agrees.
So let's get into exactly what stud for stud is. I want to get your definition and I want to get Peaches' definition.
I'll let Peaches go first.
Peaches go first.
Okay. So my
Let the girl go
definition-
first. That's what she said.
Ladies.
Okay.
Don't feed into that. Don't
start
feed into that.
this
She's
thing. This is
talking
stuff
crazy.
like
Don't feed into that.
All right.
Yeah, my definition of stud for stud is just like two masculine identified women, I guess, being together. Like none of that lipstick, makeup, feminine stuff. For me personally, it's just two women that might wear masculine clothes, might be a little feminine with it, but at the end of the day, they're still masculine identified.
Okay.
Being together.
All right, and Angie.
What is my definition?
Oh God,
Deep.
Peaches is deep.
No. It's the same thing. My definition is, two girls that dressed in male clothes, deciding to be together.
All right. So, when did you guys decide in your mind that you were gonna be stud for stud, and what led up to you becoming stud for stud?
Go ahead, Angie. I went last time.
Ladies first.
Girl.
Right. Ladies first.
Girl, you know what? Whatever
No
the lady
shade,
was.
no shade.
Yes. I didn't decide anything. It's just the same way when people say, "When did you decide you were gay?" I
Right.
didn't decide. When when I was 18, I dated a female, and I didn't know what a femme was from a stud was.
Right.
I never been with anybody.
Right.
So therefore, she was like on the basketball team and stuff, and I'm just like, she's the only person I knew that was openly gay. And she's like, I got a girlfriend. I'm like, you got a girlfriend? Like, you mean girl?
Girl.
Yeah,
Right.
together?
Ooh.
Like, what is that about?
Sounds
That's
great.
crazy. This is scandalous.
Female?
Right.
So, but at the end of the day, what I had to learn was that
V coming in. Everybody say hey to
Hey,
V.
V. Hey, V.
Go ahead,
I
Angie.
don't know
Looking
her.
cute and
Oh,
stuff.
V's the queen, honey. She's
Right.
the queen.
Looking good.
Go ahead, Angie.
What I had to learn was that, if I'm a tomboy and I dress like this, and I date somebody who dresses like this, then I'm stud for stud. And then that's not normal because I'm supposed to pick somebody who dresses
Like a femme.
like you know,
Like a girl.
like a girl. And so but it didn't bother me because my thing is, what difference does it make who I pick?
Right.
But she really hurt me, y'all. Yes, she hurt my
Fuck
feelings.
you, bitch, who
Where
hurt
she at?
Angie.
Where she at?
I can't tell you.
We
her
on
name.
your head,
We
bitch.
finna
I
find
can't
you.
I can't
I'ma
tell you
just
who
let
she
you
is.
know.
I can't tell
Angie,
you the
let me
name.
tell you. Let me
Let's find
say
her.
this before you
I'm
keep
with
going.
it.
Yes.
This is the show where we air motherfuckers out, right? Because I just accidentally did it the last show. I aired somebody
You
out.
accidentally did, bitch. I'm not walking in your footsteps.
Right.
Girl,
But
what
go
I'll
ahead.
tell you is that she dates femmes now, so she's,
She was a stud.
She was a stud.
And now she dates
And she
femmes.
is a stud.
And she is a stud.
Oh man.
But now she dates femmes,
Femmes.
which is normal. Don't get it twisted. 'Cause
No.
this is scandalous.
This is
I
what's
can't
gonna be
believe
scary.
this shit.
This is
No,
what's gonna
I'm
be
not talking about a
scary.
straight man that used to date men and now he's in. No, it's different.
What role did she play in the relationship?
Right.
First of all,
'Cause that's what
no,
matters.
First of all, no, that's not what matters
Oh,
because
shit.
it's not what matters because
No
in
shade,
a
honey.
heterosexual, relationship, then that's what matters. The man plays a man and the woman plays a woman. In a lesbian relationship, we model that as far as one of y'all got to be the man and one of y'all got to be the woman. Well, if
No, I
I'm
don't
not
believe
trying
that
to be a
bullshit.
man
Right.
and you're already a woman, what difference does it make? Why
Right.
do we need what role did you play?
Right.
So it's not like, okay, well,
That shit
he's
real.
the girl because he was dating a man. One of y'all got to be the girl. No. At the end of the day, that's just not what it was about.
So
In
pretty
a
much what
relationship-
Angie's saying, both of them was taking the strap.
Yeah.
No,
That I
ma'am,
think.
that's disrespectful.
How's that disrespectful? I'm being real. Ain't nothing disrespectful. I'm asking.
First
I
of
asked
all,
you a
didn't
question.
first of all, you didn't ask me was there a strap.
I know. I asked you who was doing what. That's
No,
what
you
I asked
me
you.
who was playing what role.
What role?
Right.
Meaning
So
who was doing
a
what?
role has nothing to do with a fake
Okay, so
dildo.
was you getting fucked or was she getting
No,
fucked?
if you're going to be disrespectful. then
Oh,
I'm just
Angie,
gonna-
come
No,
on,
no,
no
go ahead.
shade.
No, go to PJ.
No
It
shade.
is shade.
I mean,
No
that's not
shade,
about it.
Angie,
That's
no
a question.
shade.
Though,
It's
but
a
like, That's a
question.
question that
Yeah.
will
Go
be
ahead.
asked towards stuff for stuff
Stuff for
anyway.
stud.
Oh,
Come
they don't
on.
understand
No
it.
shade, baby.
But when
Right.
I'm trying to respond, you got to let me respond.
I'm gonna let you respond. Go ahead.
What I was explaining is that stud for stud is different from anybody trying to play into a heterosexual role that doesn't belong to them. So anytime a woman can be a woman in a heterosexual relationship with a man and still be a woman because they're a femme in a heterosexual relationship with a stud who's playing a man role, that means you have to play a man role and you're not a man. That's the stud complex.
Okay.
But in a stud for stud relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to include a stud complex.
Right.
You feel me? So when you say who plays what role, somebody's taking a strap, that's
Doesn't
kind of
mean they're
disrespectful.
conflict. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I don't like taking anybody's strap.
Right.
That's not.
But you give.
I'm just saying, everybody's supposed to give, and everybody's supposed to receive. But as far as stuff for relationship, it's not really necessarily about sex. It's just about the fact that as a woman, a lot of studs like to be able to be themselves. And in a relationship with a femme who's expecting them to be a man, they can't be themselves because what if I want to cry? A woman used to tell me, you need to man up. Well, I'm not a fucking man, so
Right.
why should I man up?
Yeah.
What if I want to lay on your chest? I can't do that because I have to hold you because you're looking for a man to hold
Man
you.
to hold you,
But
right.
I'm the man in the part, so if I don't play that part, then where am I going to go
Right.
when I need something?
And that gets into
Yeah.
my question:
Yes.
who do you play in the stud for stud relationship? Because I don't, like I said, I don't know.
what
so
I'm
this is
saying
the whole
is that-
point. No, I'm
what I'm
asking
saying-
you, who do you play?
What
Like
I'm
the
saying is
aggressive
that-
your
one,
role,
or
your
like
role.
the
Do you play the
dominant one,
aggressor?
or
What
submissive?
What is your role?
It's insignificant,
No,
right?
what I'm saying is that there's a myth.
Okay.
To feel like you have to play somebody you're not.
You're not.
Whatever I am at that moment, if I'm saying we're together, me and Peaches, and I say, Peaches, today I'm on my period and I'm a fucking bitch today. Peaches gonna be like, all right,
bitch.
I got you. And then Peaches might be like, oh, Angie, rub my back because it's hurting today. All right, I got you. In that way,
It's no role.
you are a woman,
Right.
and you want to be held sometime.
You wanna
and then
be
you
catered
want
to.
cater to your woman as well because that's the natural way of women.
Right. Go ahead, Angie. Go ahead, Angie.
Yeah, but at the same time, he can be himself and he's not. Nobody's trying to force him to be somebody he's not. So if
Right.
he's a man and he's like, man, baby, I just want to cry. If his woman is a real woman, she's gonna be like,
Go
well,
ahead,
you
cry.
my man. You gonna motherfucking cry. But then there's some woman that's gonna say, you a bitch. And
You
I
a
don't want
bitch,
you.
and you supposed to
that's
be
not-
playing this
that's
role.
not
You ain't
proper.
supposed to be
so
crying.
it turns men
Right.
into, oh well, I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna be a nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass. And is that what you want? And a real
Right.
man?
Right.
It's just false.
So you saying you per se, it just goes by the moment with you. You don't like define yourself as anything, right?
Right. I'm
So,
just a
it
woman.
just goes by the
and
moment.
women change. 1 minute she might be aggressive, and the next minute she wants the same femme that was on.
But-
Next minute she wants to be playing a role. So women just change. Not every woman has to be aggressive 100% of the
So
time.
let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this, because you said earlier, you know what I'm saying, that when you giving a strap or whatever, at that moment you.
I never said about giving.
No, she never said
That
give a
wasn't
strap.
her?
No, she didn't
what did
say
she say
give
about
a
the
strap.
strap?
She said that she doesn't take.
She doesn't. No, I'm talking about.
I'm not scared of it, but my thing is, I feel like everybody has a notion of what a stud is supposed to do. So if a stud is supposed to give a strap, says who?
Right.
Then that
Right.
you must be given a strap, or if you're not giving it, you must be taking.
You must be
And
taking
that's
it.
not necessarily the case. It
Right.
has nothing to do with that. Every relationship is different. Every two lesbian relationship is different. If I'm with a femme, I'm with a femme. If I'm with a stud, I'm with a stud. And what I do in that bedroom is based on what they like. Why am I going to give a femme a strap? And that's not what she's into. This is not about me and my ego. It's about pleasing that particular woman. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I
And
can
if I
feel
don't
that.
like that, then I don't care who I'm with. They're not finna do that to me.
Right.
All right.
So-
that perhaps just maybe it all starts with the labels in the first place. Yes. Because
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
roles are insignificant.
Absolutely.
Why are we labeling that?
But a lot of people, you have certain
That's just
lesbians.
society.
You have certain lesbians who
And I'm
don't
gonna
like
let
to
you label me.
label themselves or like to follow by labels, because I don't like to label myself, because there might be times where I come at my fiance like, I don't think that you are happy like that. I like to wear Timbs and hats versus heels and weave. You know what I'm saying? Or shit like that. I don't portray myself as the typical femme, because I'm not. I walk around this bitch and be thug more than a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. So I don't get into the whole label thing. You know what I'm saying? But whoever does, I'm not
it
mad
doesn't
at
matter.
you.
But if
You know what I'm saying?
decided to be an aggressive femme and you put on heels and Timbs, or just Timbs and sweatpants, does it mean that, oh well, if a female likes you, then she has to be, liking studs because look what you done threw on. It doesn't really matter. If a man likes you and he sees you in an outfit like that, he's gay. No,
He's
it
gay,
doesn't.
right.
He's attracted to you. You're a woman. And sometimes in a boy outfit, a woman looks even more like a woman because it's just like, look at her. She ain't no man. You could tell that's not a man.
Right.
There's something cute about it.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So my question is, how do you know another stud for stud? Like,
How can you tell?
How can you
every-
tell? You know what I'm saying?
Let's let Peaches take that. Peaches, how do you? The question is,
Right.
when we go into the club, me as a femme, I feel so fucking, because I'm surrounded by studs. So I want to know, how do you go in the club and this stud is stud?
That's the
stud.
one.
I'm taking her home.
That's the one.
This is the one right here.
They mostly like I found from my experience, like they mostly like give off hints anyway, you know what I mean? So if you in the club and like they just like twerking for no reason, like, oh, you a little tender, like, what's up?
Whoa,
not tender though.
Little tender.
how she
I mean,
expresses
nothing like
how she
offensive,
expresses.
but
Okay,
I'm
tender.
just saying, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you could tell. I mean, in the rare case that you're wrong, I mean, I don't know. I've been dating suds from the beginning, so I like straied off a little bit.
So
trying
when
to
you
see-
first came out, you was just like, I'm fucking stuck.
Right.
I mean, that's what I was
Fuck that.
attracted to.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I wasn't myself when I was just like a femme, so I became myself. I still was attracted to them.
Yeah.
And then, I said, okay, I need to step out my box. So I started messing with femmes. Fuck no. Never again.
Fuck
That's
no.
that.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And here I am back. So,
All right. So, what's the hints that they'll give off? You know what I'm saying? Say your average night. You know what I'm saying? You finna go out, you with your homies or whatever you choose to call it. Y'all finna hit the club. Like, we finna get some bitches tonight.
You don't say that. I know you don't say
Talk about with
that.
your homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? You with your
Right,
homies.
We about to go pick up these niggas.
Nah,
I'm just like,
we finna go get some bitches.
I'm just like,
Go get some
like.
bitches tonight. So
Right.
you hit the club, whatever you go in there. What are you looking for? Because you know it's in there. You know
You
what I'm
know.
saying? You know it's in there.
Right.
So what is it that you look like? What's the vibe that they give off?
I mean, they just really just, if they're attracted to you, whatever, they just really super friendly. Not saying everybody friendly, just
Yeah.
stuff, you know what I mean? But like I said, my experience, they're just, hi, how you doing? Would you like a cigarette, even though I didn't ask for shit? You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Right.
I guess.
Oh, bitch, you're
cool.
trying
You
to
got
talk to
lighter
me.
too? Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
I like your hair, whatever. I like your dreads, whatever. And then conversation. So they really, I feel like most of them come to you as like friends, you know what I mean?
And Angie, how do you come off with stud for stud?
Oh, I'm just friendly. I'm like, hi, how you doing? I'm Angie. They see that smile. Oh, you fucked up, fuck that. I don't do stuff. I'm like, bitch, I'm saying hello.
Right.
At the end of
Yeah.
the day, if you're friendly to somebody, and you let them know you like them, just like in any regular lesbian relationship. Just saying.
All right, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows, with Angie's group, how stud for stud gets down. Angie, everything in your group is so open. Say it's not. It's open.
I don't know.
It is.
Yeah, yes, you
It
do.
is
No
very-
shame, honey.
It's open and it's
It's
deep.
open. So what we want to do is we want to thank you guys for coming out to the show, to give us your comments and let us know who Stud for Stud
Our
is
pleasure,
and what
honey.
Stud for Stud
And
do.
we did not let you know who Stud for Stud was.
Hey,
We
but
keep that
like I
secret.
said, we finna go ahead and get up out of here. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We got this series of the show called Let's Talk Astrology, where every day we'll be talking about an astrology sign. Not saying we don't, you know what I'm saying, you crazy or whatever, that we just gonna tell you
And
about
they
it.
talking about my
Right.
sign, honey.
We talking about her
Aries.
sign.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Let's no shade, baby. No shade. Let's
right,
do it.
so today on Daily Horoscope, the one for Aries is you may be feeling the need to get something off your chest, perhaps to tell someone what you think of them. This could be cathedral. Aries, if you go about it in the right way, if your goal is to repair a relationship or to stand up for yourself, then you need to be clear and also compassionate.
So what they're saying is get that shit off your chest, honey.
Let 'em
Get it off
know.
your chest, let it fly, honey.
All
And with
right.
that being said, don't read no more. With that being said, I want to say before we close out the show, R.I.P. to Ashley Bell. She was killed in a lesbian relationship. Her girlfriend shot her. So I want to say it's not okay for domestic violence. It's never okay to harm your girlfriend or hurt her in any type of way. Thank you guys for tuning in to Two Girls, Different Worlds. We'll be back next Saturday from 4 to 6. We fucking with you.
Yeah.
Don't move.
This is crazy important. In the mix. The biggest station in the world. Playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Don't go nowhere.
Show.
Another superhero with a flyer cape. You sold your soul for some money, that's the price you pay. 3 shows a night, that's a 60K type of day. SMH, LOL, smiley face. First class or Kelly about to fly away. And I still got that hideaway, that my private place. I know you feel some type of way about my been hustling, trying to make him something. Ain't no telling he'll do for the paper. Ain't no telling. Souffle, I'm straight, I stay my plate, shot day. I'm a smooth operator. I drop top of my wheel, baby. That car driving make you feel some type of way. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way. I'm shining, deep pipe and we got me feeling some type of way. Easy cause my homies rich, you feel some type of way.
Okay, I pop a chick, and he feel some type of way. Start talking dirty about me, popped up dead right away. 16 to his body, twice in the head by the K. And I don't know if they ain't from around the way. So my don't rock like that. So my young new got pop like that. I got guap like that. Throw a shot here, get shot right back like pop. Right, let the top go back. You ain't even know it like rock go back. Get into the money, sell us off in a hard color phone code word with a tacos at. Oh Lord, tellin' Kane over here. All black rainbow stain over here. All these got things over there. Drop my make it rain over there. Voila. Respect the connected Wi-Fi. With buddy, we play bye-bye. We round get clapped. High five. I drop top of my wheel, baby.
Good drink. Cats on the block, what they like they don't think. That's a new back up, they in a bucket laptop. I got the egg right if you niggas wanna act up. He talking like a snitch.